Hello, hello. What's going
FBI, open up!
Womble coming in through the door. Hell
FBI,
Beast.
open up!
Cathorlu. First three in through the front door there, guys.
FBI,
And
open up!
Walter, 1060, backing them up there. That's it. That is the main team coming in through my front door there, guys. You guys never fail, man. Every single stream, you guys are knocking them down. What's going on, guys? Did you have a good weekend? I haven't seen you for a while. We took Friday off. We had Mrs. Tango's and I's 5th anniversary. So we went out for a very nice dinner. It was a very good night. Very good food. Holy cow, man. Went out for sushi. And, I mean, I like sushi. But Walter 1060, what's this? Twitch cam is off? Wait. What's that mean? Let me know what you're talking about here. Hopefully I don't have something going wrong here. Tactical Merce coming in with that resub. Thank you so much for the prime, sir. Wait, we're still counting down. Hold on a sec. What is happening on Twitch? Now, Twitch is looking good for me. Twitch, let me know if something's going wrong there on the purple side there. Okay, yeah. I was going to say, that's really weird. That would be really weird for that to happen. My monitor wasn't popping up for it, so I couldn't tell what it was looking like. All right.
FBI, open up!
There we go. Going full honor. You, sir, have got the side door tonight. Welcome on into you. Where was I? Sushi. Okay. So Friday, the wife and I went out to a nice, very expensive sushi dinner for the 5th year anniversary, and very delicious. Like I was saying, I am a fan of sushi, but this is like next level, guys. Like there is sushi that you can get, grocery store sushi. It'll do you just fine, right? It'll feed you. You can go out for what my wife and I like to call white girl sushi, which is going to be like more fancy sushi, but it's got just like a bunch of stuff on it. A bunch of stuff and a bunch of sauces.
Open up!
Gofio Master, you, sir, have got the back door tonight there. There you go. Lucky you, my friend. How late are you? You are not late. You are just in time. Perfect timing, in fact. Yes, just in time to hit that back door. All right, so we were going through the grades of sushi. We have the gas station stuff. We got the white girl sushi. I'm gonna say you got like legitimate Japanese style type sushi. And then at the top grade there, you have what is gonna be a culinary experience, like Michelin star kind of sushi. And I think that's what we had on Friday. We had the Michelin star kind of sushi, where it is just an absolute culinary experience, from the textures and the flavors and the presentation. Like all of it is just, it's amazing. I don't even know how to go about describing it. It's crazy. Just
FBI, open up!
what a great meal that makes. Redneck Atheist coming in, sir. Let's see, back door. So Redneck Atheist, you are making your way in through my garage door, my friend, and you're about yay close to getting them snacks. Redneck Atheist, I haven't had a call to action today. We're coming in late here. What's going on, sir? Good to see ya. Cathorlu says, going to Japan, all you can eat sushi, sushi restaurant, grocery store sushi, gas station sushi. So is that the descending order there? We like, or is going to Japan, is that the top right there? Going to Japan, all you can eat sushi, sushi restaurant, grocery store, gas station. Ooh, I don't know about trusting the gas station stuff, man. BMW guy says, did you eat at the Ukiyo? I honestly, you're gonna have to explain to me what the Ukiyo is. I don't know what that is. But I'm gonna say no. But maybe after you explain it, perhaps I did. We'll get into that. Redneck Atheist coming in with the interweb issues. But we got you here, and that's all that matters. All right, I gotta ask, guys. Are we still thinking about the Roman Empire? Are we still thinking about it? Because I do still think about it quite often. Normally, it's just kind of in the back of my mind, thinking about it. Redneck Atheist testing, testicles. Testes. 1, 2, 3. Everyday SPQR is in my head, says Gofio. Senatus Populus Romanus. I think I pronounced it correctly. Redneck Atheist coming in. There it is with the call to action. Et tu, Brute? It was probably more like, et tu, Brute. Like, subscribe, follow, comment, share, and add notifications because somebody is going to have to ride behind Tango on his chariot and whisper in his ear, Memento Mori. Oh, I'm loving all the Latin up in here, guys. There we go. That's how we kick it off. So, tonight's game plan here, we're doing a bit of gray zone warfare. We're gonna go 0 to hero. And from what I'm hearing here, we got some news that Jacob's putting out. Come tomorrow. Is it gonna be tomorrow? News on a Tuesday for gray zone warfare is a little odd. That's enough to pique my interest. Okay. Some news about 0.4. Hopefully good news. Hopefully we have a date. Hopefully we've got some, maybe a little bit of some teasers. Let's keep an eye out for that. Are we expecting some sort of stream? Is that what's happening tomorrow? Or are we putting information out on X? BMW guy says there are 4 Michelin-rated Japanese in Denver. Okay, so it wasn't that one. And I'm not even sure if it actually is Michelin rated. I would not be surprised if it was. It is that damn good. Rated. Let's see, Sushi Denver. Let me see if the Google here works. Okay. Oh, this one says that Denver has 2 Michelin-starred sushi restaurants. Let me try Japanese. We'll broaden it out a little bit. Huh, interesting. I think we're getting different results here. So when I put in Michelin star rated Japanese in Denver, all I get is Kizaki. Kizaki is the only Japanese restaurant in Denver that holds a Michelin star currently. So I wonder if that changes out, like if you have to re-up it every so often. So I back it up, and the sushi restaurants, they say Kizaki again, which, shoot, I might have to try that if it keeps on popping up here. It wasn't Kizaki. And Temaki Den, which I haven't even seen Temaki Den around. So no, the one that I went to, what was it called? It's called Uchi. Uchi, U-C-H-I. And given all this talk here, it might not actually be Michelin rated. But gosh darn it, they deserve it. Woo, it is good. That is an experience. Okay, so BMW guy is saying that it is Ukiyo, Kawani, Temaki Den, and Kizaki. Okay, so there you go. There's the 4, and we talked about some of those. BMW guy has the Michelin app. Oh, are you hitting up some Michelin restaurants? BMW guy, you got some champagne taste there. I like that. Zerto Lega says, first half of December, wipe is coming. First half of December, I mean, I could buy it. I've got no information to say otherwise. I've got nothing specific there. Good news, bad news, fake news. I would say most nooses are going to be bad news, Redneck Atheist. If the nooses are coming out, someone's getting hung. And now that I think about it, I could have included SPQR in my stream title, and I did not, and that was a failure on my part. Unfortunate. If I could go back and do it all over again. Redneck Atheist. Well hung. Hopefully hung well, otherwise you're just going to be choking to death. No, you want it to where it's going to, like, break your neck and kill you immediately. Because otherwise, yeah, it's going to be a very bad experience. Very, very bad experience. BMW guy used to do a lot of work for Michelin. Cool. We need to go into that. I need to hear some more about that. BMW guy, a bad noose is one that lets you strangle. A good noose breaks your neck. That's, yeah, we're on the exact same page there. The Death CR coming in over on the purple app there. What's going on, Death? Welcome to you. Hello, hello. Oh, I was going to throw it out there. Okay, so Tactical Merce came in with that resub for 5 months there. I did miss saying here that Tactical Merce is 3 months away from getting his coin here, guys. After 8 months of service with the unit there, you guys get coined up. That is the Unit Commander's Challenge coin there. And that's what we're all striving for, guys. Cthorlu says it's a yearly thing, I'm pretty sure. It's also less French pronounced. It's literally the tire company, so we're saying it's just Michelin. It's Michelin. Is it actually the tire company? They wanted people to travel and eat and therefore buy more tires. And here I am getting all fancy saying it's Michelin. But that is not the case. No, not unless you drive on Michelin tires. Throw a couple Michelin on your car, you know. That was probably a little bit more French-Canadian, right? Right, Cthorlu? The further I get away from my French lessons back in high school, I think the further away from continental French it is, and it's becoming more like French-Canadian, and then it's going to morph down to Louisiana French. My French is not good at this point whatsoever. Cthorlu coming in with that 042. Guys, I have got on the coin slap 082 myself here. I know we got a few of you coin holders up in chat here. Yes, no, not 4.0, Death. We are looking for some 0.4 news from Gray Zone Warfare. Discord is working. There we go, Redneck Atheist. We got the Dick Sword live and up in the chat there. So hit that link over in chat. Go join up over the Discord, guys. BMW guy says, okay, so they made a guidebook to entice people to drive. The troops in World War II used Michelin guidebooks for maps. So here I'm learning something new. I think I did hear that story, but it never really like made that connection to me. Kind of wild to think that we needed motivation to start driving around these United States. But I guess what, the highway system came after World War II. Wasn't that a 50s project? I think that was Eisenhower, maybe? Getting the highways built up, and I guess after that, yeah, you got to get people going. Cthorlu went a little XQC with it, yeah. Very Montrealish. I don't even know if I could do continental French anymore. I could never pass.
FBI, open up!
There we go, Stephen Riffle! The man, the myth, the legend has made his way on into the pantry. Great for you. Mr. Riffle, hello, hello. Help yourself to any of the snacks, sir. Perfect timing tonight. Oh, okay, so wait. Was this Michelin around Europe? It wasn't the United States, it was Europe? Okay, so we were trying to get the troops in World War II to use the guidebooks to go around Europe. Very interesting. Okay. Huh. No, okay, so that's definitely a new wrinkle in the brain. I learned something new tonight.
FBI, open up!
Full Velocity Gaming! Full Velocity Gaming, I don't think there's any more doors, man. You've come in through the garage, you've made your way in through the pantry, pick up some snacks on your way down. You can come straight on down to the streaming room here, take a seat over on the couch there, sir, and kick your feet up, relax. Oh, BMW guy, you have definitely confused me now. If it's not that, I don't think I've got it. Full Velocity Gaming says that snacks might be good after messing with EFT today. Ooh, how did that go? With some escape from Tarkov. Please do dish. How's Tarkov treating you? I have been getting reports over on the old Discord here that the flea market opens up at level 15 and there's no delay. It is available to everybody. They're not doing that 2-week delay bullcrap. Steven Riffle's gonna bring some snacks. Bring on some snacks. Full Velocity Gaming was the one who's coming straight on through there. It's rough since I haven't been on it since 2021. Dude, you have not played since 2021? 2021. and you just decided to jump back into Escape from Tarkov now? Whoa, you got a little bit of customization, I guess, to get to reclimatize? I don't know. One of those words. You guys pick whichever one. Steven Riffle, level 25. Wait. Are you level 25 on Tarkov? You can't just drop level 25 without context. Cthorlu says, Flea is open at 15, but there are a bunch that you can't deal with until... Oh. There's a bunch that you can't deal with until 20, 25, and 30. Once you hit level 30, the whole flea market is open. Dude, has that been a concept before? I don't recall that ever being a concept from the beta. Got a lot to figure out. Arena has been decent. I'm a fan of Arena. Arena is one of those that gets me going, man. Yeah. If you want to see me like curse on stream or you know punch my monitor, Arena is going to be one that'll do it for me. Like the base Escape from Tarkov is maddening.
2 hours later.
Womble, 2 hours later already? Oh, I guess we're getting there. Okay. I have been chatting. Yeah, Escape from Tarkov Arena is one. I think it's just like the quick die round start cycle. I think that's what gets to me. Yeah. Makes me a very angry tango. And does Arena help you to rank up still? They still have it linked, right? Level 15 it opens, but everything is ranked up. That makes sense. Interesting. I hadn't seen that concept before. Yeah, so Steven Riffle, apparently that's the first time you've seen that concept too. Good on them for throwing us some new things with the game. That was okay. Smart of them. All right, guys, tonight you guys know I'm completely out of Liquid Death. Yeah, we are out of Liquid Death in the Tango household. I looked in the fridge, nothing left. But I do have something for the season here. We have from Trader Joe's the sparkling cranberry ginger brew beverage. Oh, it's probably not going to be quite as hydrating as it's going to be nice and crisp and refreshing here. Full Velocity Gaming says that Liquid Death is on sale at Amazon. I got to get on that. Is it a Black Friday sale? Oh boy. I just shot ginger brew all over my rig. Yep. I got soda everywhere now. Hopefully that's not going to be too sticky. All right. This reminds me, and I'm going to do it live because I told you guys that I was going to set it up over the weekend. But I'm going to do it live. We're going to get our Black Friday sale started on the TangoPapaDelta.com store right now. Stand by, guys, while I get logged in with the merch people here. And I'm telling you how it's going to work. We're going to start it off tonight. It's going to go through the end of the week. We're going to have it after Black Friday here. Get these promotions going on everything in the shop. We gotta do something cool. What promo code do we want to use? What promo code would be good for a Black Friday sale for the Tango store? You guys have any good ideas? All right, does it give me a time here? No, we don't want to do that. Let's see here. Okay, so yeah, Black Friday. It's not much, but anything off is worth it. Absolutely, particularly when we're doing lots and lots of turkey murder. I like it. Turkey murder. Ooh, going dark. Going dark for Black Friday. RAL 8000 Friday. Going dark. I kind of like that. Yeah. For Black Friday. Okay. We'll do it. Code going dark. The promo code is live. Let me go ahead and throw that up in chat here then. All right, guys. The Going Dark promo is live. 20% off over at TangoPapaDelta.com. Gents, throughout this week, through Black Friday sales
Bravo
here,
6. Going dark.
Whee! Hit TangoPapaDelta.com. Use the promo code Going Dark for 20% off everything in the store, guys. Willie T23 coming in. Hey, Tango, are you ready to spend some time with the family this holiday? We are. We actually have some people coming in for Thanksgiving. Not only my parents, but work friends, other family members. It's going to be, we're hosting. We're hosting a dinner. And around those times, Mrs. Tango does a heck of a lot of work, man. She pours herself into it. She does fantastic with this kind of stuff. She's a great hostess. Absolutely. How about you guys, man? Family time should be coming up. If you guys are traveling, let me know. I want to hear that. Because, yeah, we're staying here. We got people coming to us. So, on the one hand, we don't have to get out there and travel, but there's a lot of planning that goes along with that. Full Velocity Gaming says that the drops for EFT have been nice. What have they been dropping? I am completely unaware there. I need to take a look into some of those EFT drops. I could use all the help I can get in Escape from Tarkov. I need, if they're dropping good ammo, I need some good ammo. That'd be great. Maybe a weapon or two of like high quality. Some level 5 armor. Full Velocity Gaming says, I have no more stash space, but they are only for PvP. Oh, drops are only for PvP. Smart. Nikita thinks of everything, guys. No more stash space, though. Have you not purchased any stash space since it went on sale? They're still doing that, right? Can you still purchase stash space? They got into the microtransactions. I'm telling you, man, it's a hell of a drug. I know it starts with the stash space, but it doesn't end there. They might have got me for the Unheard edition. Full Velocity Gaming, no problem there, man. You're not going to get any judgment from me. No, I do not judge. I'm a blue name supremacist myself. All right, guys. So, I think we touched on it. We were talking about the Roman Empire here. Tonight, Gray Zone Warfare. We're going to keep on doing these 0 to Hero runs. In fact, you can see my guy here is still all set up from our last 0 to Hero. I got to throw all that stuff away. All I can go in with is going to be my knife and anything I can fit up my butt and my ear pro. Got to have the ear pro. All right, we're going to do the Gray Zone Warfare 0 to Hero runs, and then we're going to switch over to ANNO 117. Pax Romana. Guys, you guys, this may have passed over you because it was up in the Steam store really quick. I noticed it. I made note of it. And then I wanted to check it out. I checked it out over the weekend, guys, and I sunk hours into this game over this weekend. This is a real like time suck of a game, man. You start playing it, and before you know, 6 hours of your life is gone immediately. It's insanity. So as far as like city builder type games go, I have found my favorite one. This one blows out Civ, all the Sims, all that kind of stuff. Don't hold a candle. It's very fun. And I did not realize that this game, this title, ANNO, goes back to like 1998. And they've had, I don't know, 8 titles, I think. So they've been around for a long time. And this is just the latest installment. Map games do that to me as well, says Cthorlu. It's very nerdy. I hope you guys will indulge me in some of this nerdiness because I do have a nerdy streak in me that we don't really play too many nerdy games on this stream here. Cthorlu got Unheard of as well. USEC, the bad guys every time for me. I'm a USEC dude myself, yeah. Epic size real-time strategy, says Nico. So yeah, the world is very large. What I like about ANNO, and we'll see it as we play it. I'll show you guys just exactly what I mean here. It's very It's a very finely tuned balance to success in that game. If you're not good at managing this finely tuned balance with good governance, it spins out of control and your whole society will collapse. So we'll see what happens tonight. Success or societal collapse? I don't think the game usually doesn't end in too many different situations, I feel. Cthulhu says, Hearts of Iron 4, I wind up playing 14 hours and I think it was 3. Dude, Hearts of Iron 4. All right, we'll have to take a look if it's that good. Making time fly by there.
2
Ghostface
hours
Killer.
later.
Going full otter. I get it. I get it, guys. All right, we're a little bit later now. Okay, I just got a little bit left here. We'll jump in. Ghostface Killer, sir, welcome on in, dude. Hopefully you had a good weekend there. Gofio Master says, you want nerdy games? Warhammer, Space Marine, or Rogue Trader. I haven't dipped into Warhammer. Yeah, that has not been me there. Just because Warhammer lore is deep. The Warhammer lore does go deep. Can we vote to jump straight into Anno? Ooh, I wish I could. I got everything set up, man. We're gonna do some light runs here. We'll get some runs. All right, guys. So with that said, then let's jump in. Let's grab a server first. Who all's on? Am I gonna be running this alone? I see Lampro's on. Yeah, let's throw an invite out to Lampro. Let's throw an invite out to Womble. I see Womble's on here. We'll at least run with the Greasome Threesome here. We'll do that. Let me see if I got it ready up. Everybody's ready. Let's do it. Ghostface, we've been doing good here. Last night was really, really cold. I went to bed. I had to throw my army blanket. Guys, if you were in the army, you guys know the wool blanket. It's green.
What's going on, gorgeous?
Yo! What's going on there? Moose Knuckle Mafia, my favorite name. God dang it. All right. Did it to me again. I might have to restart. Okay, back out, guys. Back out. I'm gonna need to restart the game here. Are you sure you want to cancel the reconnection? Yes. I hate to do this to you guys. Let's restart this game, and then I'll pull y'all back into the squad here. I guess I left the game running for too long before stream. Hopefully we can get this quick started here again. Let's get back to chatting while we wait here. All right, let's get this game started up there. Space Marine 2's really good. Oh, yeah, Killa. So it was really, really cold here, dude. I had to break out the green army wool blanket, stamped US, threw that over everything else that I had on the bed because I was freezing last night. So I only imagine it may have been quite chilly up where you're at. I don't know. You guys still have snow on the ground out there? The nerdiest game remains, as always, Minesweeper, says Redneck Atheist. I had fun with Minesweeper. What was the other? Hey, there, someone. Okay, well, it didn't come through. There we go. We're getting the first sales of Black Friday coming through here. Getting the Cross Sykes mug there. Thank you, whoever you are. I know you're in my chat because you got the you got the code. See if I can post that up there again. Guys, use the code Going Dark. It's over in chat right there. Going Dark for 20% off over at the TangoPapaDelta.com store. Ghostface, you guys had 8 inches fall overnight there. Some would say that that's too much. 8 inches is too much. But yeah, so Ski Free, I want to say it was another one that was loaded on there. Solitaire, of course. Shoot, Pinball. Pinball was another one. But Minesweeper is definitely one that I would go back to. Would you call it a strategy game? It's just all math, right? Got to have some kind of strategy there. Was Go ever loaded onto Windows? All right, invites are out, boys. Let me see if I can pull you back in. Lampro, I see you out there. Moose Knuckle Mafia, do I finally get a coin? Moose Knuckle Mafia, 8 total. Yes, sir, you do, in fact. Be on the lookout, Moose Knuckle Mafia. Shoot me a message over in Discord there, sir. We need to get in contact there, my friends. Moose Knuckle, make sure you tell me what's your ID over there in the Discord. Does it match your screen name? One of my favorite nerdy games, Baldur's Gate 3. Ooh, Baldur's Gate 3, definitely a nerdy game. Very different from what we're going to be doing tonight. But yeah, I have played Baldur's Gate 3, never on stream, which is probably a smart thing. I got you, Toby Queef. All right, I'll be on the lookout for Toby Queef. I remember now. Okay. You always come up with the great names there. Got to write that down because my stupid brain won't hold on to that information. Chess Titans. All right. Okay. Wait, Womble's ready. What? Womble, hit the ready. Quit going red. All right. There we go. All right, please, 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 please. Connect to server. Well, first, give me my image. There we go. We got the visuals. Let me connect to server here. I know. Redneck Atheist, Moose Knuckle Mafia, he comes up with some names, man. All right. Oh, it's nighttime and it's raining. Okay, I think what I'm going to do... yeah, maybe I'll go put it in the community chest here. Because we are... Oh, somebody already did dump off their stuff. Look at that. This looks like somebody else did a 0 to hero run. Yeah, helmet. Pants here? No, I need my EMT. Weapon. I'm keeping my ears on. EMT's going in the butt. Give them the ammo, the cash. They can take that. Take the assault bag. Here, I'll just start stuffing all the stuff in the assault bag here. We'll make a little bit more room. Stick a beret over there. Look at that. Oh, look at these guys. Look at these guys. Oreo58 coming in. Yo, Tango, you play any Bellum over the weekend? Brother, I have not. Wait. What's this? Oh, my God. Okay, we're doing this again here. Dropping off a bunch of stuff. All right, where is Vulture? Where is Vulture, guys? I don't know. Let me look it up. We got to go to whereisavulture.com. All right, let me pull that sucker down here. And Vulture is in Winchester and Crusader. All right, Winchester, Crusader. Winchester, Crusader. Winchester, Crusader. Winchester, Crusader. I got it. Got it up here. Ghostface Killer, I have a couple of the wool blankets my grandfather brought home from World War II. They are amazing, but not so much directly on the skin. A great over-the-cover blanket. It'll be a little itchy. It's that kind of wool, yeah. Just a little itchy there. Yeah, we have not played any Bellum. I need to see somebody streaming Bellum. As soon as I see somebody streaming Bellum and I know that it's legal and safe, I'll need to jump into some Bellum here. Okay, so I'm thinking Fort Nerith. We have someone run through Fort Nerith right now. That's looking pretty decent. YBL would be kind of fun. But I'm guessing that Crazy Fire's probably cleared out YBL. Let's see. So Winchester's up over here. That actually might be a good one. If we go to, let's say, India 3, run up to Winchester. Shoot, what are we going to do after that? I'll have to fly out. Yeah, we'll have to fly out from there. So let's go India 3. And go from there. Yeah, we'll have to hit Winchester from there.
Raven dispatched, moving to base camp.
And hopefully we don't run into any randos who will shoot us out there, because I have not geared up. Oh, let's see here. Yeah, there we go. There's the ears. It was only 4 sessions over the weekend. You'll have to see if there's anything recorded. Okay.
Raven on station.
So they're still doing limited stuff, right? Did everybody jump on? Did everybody get on? Okay, we shall see. Basically, everyone was streaming it over the weekend. I watched clean for 20 minutes or so. Okay, so it's gotten past the point that the NDA covers it. We're able to get out there and stream it. Do they have the server still live though, or is it really just only during certain times? Like they had a Bellum Play weekend, and people were streaming it. If it's still available, man, yeah, we'll be doing it. Moose Knuckle Mafia coming in. It's better than my high school nickname. I had a swollen left nut from a freak accident, and everyone got to see it, and I was henceforth called Lefty. And I'm not going to say that one there, since I was born and raised in Africa. Born and raised in Africa. Have you got a sick accent, man? Womble Fatfinger jumped off the heli. God dang it. Womble. All right, you know where we're going, though. We're going out to Winchester.
1 minute.
Come on out to Winchester, dude. God dang, Cthorlu, you broke your back skateboarding? That is... How did you end up doing that? And whereabouts? Is it high? Is it low? Oreo58, yes, just on the weekend. I think you might be able to put up a server. There's a server you can run around in to check out the map and the kits. Okay, it's pretty clear. I need to jump into the old Bellum Discord and see just exactly what's going on there. Because my guess, if they don't have live servers for people to play, they're probably not wanting people to stream it. I don't know. Moose Knuckle Mafia says, I do have the accent even after living here for 27 years. That is fascinating, man. That is fascinating. I bet the ladies love it.
Move out.
Okay, down here. And yeah, Winchester. So, point number 2. Now, I still have memories of this area where I have fallen to my death off the side of a cliff. Not good memories. The terrain is kind of bad. I guess if I die here, I've got nothing to lose but some headsets. Oh, yeah. Oh, my God. Yep, that's not the way. Back up the mountain. If I can get up there. Oh, Lordy, please don't let me die here. Oh, my God. There we go. Oh, boys, the mobility. Come on. Give me a... This is not... No, don't come down this way. You're going to get stuck. Oh, I am definitely going to fall and die from here. Oh, no, not yet. Come on. Did he get down? Is he working his way down? Is he sidestepping? Oh, no. That definitely sounded like he died. How are your legs? Okay, let's... No! No! Okay, still alive. Still alive. Legs are probably... legs are probably pretty trashed. Oh, boy. Oh, boy. The legs are super noodly now. I always pick the worst way to leave that area, man. No bueno. Okay, legs are shot. Legs are definitely shot. Look at that. That's not good. Let's go ahead and... Yeah, get the old splinties. Let's get these splinties going on here. Red Deck Atheist, I think I heard a splat. I splatted out there. Everything gone. Okay, so broke it middle back. Was absolutely ripping, and someone stepped out in front of me. Instead of bowling into them like an a-hole, I tried to go around, lost it, went ass over tea kettle, and landed on my tailbone. Broke my wrist, broke my arm, cracked the tailbone, crushed the vert. Damn. Yeah, that's kind of why people do bowl people over when they step out like that, because otherwise it's just going to be It's going to be catastrophic. When you have the physics of two bodies colliding, maybe not quite as much. It's still going to... Oh no, I broke him again. It's almost like I don't have a map. Oreo, I mean, I did not look closely at the map to see that all of this was just going to, like, get me stuck somewhere. Yeah. I should remember. India 3, you just got to go around. There's no quick way. You cannot break straight through the brush there. And there goes both my legs again. It's a good thing my EMT pouch was full. All right, so Leg Breaker Simulator. That's what I'm playing tonight here, guys. Leg Breaker Simulator. The shins have been turned into powder. There is a quick way, just not a good way, says Oreo. I guess I could have taken a tumble down there and just kind of ran my chances. Crashing into somebody, at least they're somewhat squishy, unlike concrete. Like I said, if you crash into somebody, the physics there... The whole equal opposite reaction thing, right? It's going to suck for them. It's going to suck for you. But it's probably not going to be nearly as catastrophic. But you're a good dude, man. You're a good dude to take it all on yourself. Okay, so the crash was around 2 months to walk right, but 9 or so to heal proper. Dear God, man. Yeah, I'm so glad that a lot of guys that I served with, they ended up getting some pretty bad back injuries from jumping, doing all that, you know, rucking heavy, that kind of thing. I'm so glad that my back has not had like that kind of catastrophic stuff. Like, I'll tweak my lower back every once in a while. The upper back gets kind of stiff, but... I mean, slip discs, stuff like that. Broken vertebrae, never got into that. Just the usual kind of like wear and tear, old man kind of stuff, I think. Okay, I finally made it. Sorry, I broke like 4 of my legs. And Womble even got out here before us. Who else is out here? Div from Minnesota 83. Menungus. Both of those gents sound like they're from Minnesota. All right, here's Vulture. Can I sell? I can sell straight from the bag. My God, thank you so much for telling me that little tip, that little trick. That's going to make this a lot quicker. All right. 905 rep, level 2. How far is this going to get me? A little further. We got a little further with it. Let's see. There's my man Womble here. Let me drop the bag. Destroy? No, we want to put that on and then drop the bag. There we go. Okay. So now we got to go find an area. Actually, no. Now I got to make sure that my QR kit's good. Yeah, medical's good there. Looks like EMT pouch is okay. Definitely short splints now. We'll take care of that. Okay, set. And on the map, where's going to be a good area to go to? Container dorms is getting raided right now. That might be decent. I'm not going back to India 3. That was bad news. I'm going to head back to Oscar 1. And we're going to fly out from there. Yeah. Oscar 1. I'm going to need to do it sneaky-like because I'm not carrying any weapons, no ammunition, no food, no water. Food and water probably would have been smart, actually, now that I think about it. No food, no water, no plates, no armor of any sort here. Moose Knuckles sprained his taint once. How'd you survive? Some ibuprofen and water. There you go. Yeah, 800 milligrams, too. 800 milligrams at a time. Get the Ranger candy. hear those casts are awkward. It's pretty much just like a plaster diaper, isn't it? That's how they cast anything like that? Usually in the pelvic area. It's pretty all-encompassing. I'm definitely at that stage in life that if I attempt to do burpees, my knees and back will conspire to murder me in my sleep. Redneck Atheist, I'm with you there, man. Burpees are a great way to screw yourself up. So it's one of those compound exercises, right? If you see a CrossFitter doing anything, as a novice, definitely do not try that stuff. Man, CrossFit injuries are insane and prevalent. Don't do as the CrossFitters do. Oh, Ranger candy. And funny enough, you can't find that stuff on the civilian market. They always give you like little 200 milligram pills. No, man, no. When I'm doing ibuprofen, I need 800 at a time. Just give it to me in all-in-one pill. Oreo58 says, I'm surprised that they didn't have 800 milligram ibuprofen candy necklaces for you army types. The kind that you go ahead and just pop in your mouth and like bite it off. It's better than an IV drip, right? At least you don't have that needle in your arm. You just pop that white candy necklace. Moose Knuckle Mafia says, I've got about 550 to 600 of those ibuprofens. I had some from the army. I don't know where they're at anymore. And the expiration date on medicine like that is really just like it's like a guideline, right? Rather than a hard rule. Ghostface still gets them on script. The big old white 800 milligram pills, the like shaped like a football. BMW guy says the over-the-counter stuff is regulated differently. If a doc prescribes it, you can get the 800 milligram, but they are behind a counter. So it is on the old market. Okay, here's Oscar 1. Let's see, Midnight Sapphire is getting completely reamed right now. Fort Nerith has one dude who's kind of hanging out there. That's looking kind of good. Wait. What is this guy? Prototype feature, Squad Strike Mission. Another squad has already been deployed for this mission. This is the first time I've seen the Squad Strike Mission in orange. Have you guys come across this yet? So apparently this is still prototype. And it's done on a squad-by-squad basis, but there's only one available for you, looks like. Huh, interesting. Moose Knuckle Mafia gets 90 to 120 a month for my knees and shoulders. There we go. Oh, gotta go get them from the VA? Yeah. Good point. VA will hook you up with them candies. Let's go do... let's see here. Actually, yeah, let's go do this area here. We can run into Tiger Bay. Let's go take India 2. We'll go from there.
Bill confirmed. Raven en route to Oscar 1.
Oscar 1. Synthetic morphine didn't do anything for your pain, Ghostface? Dude, Womble already picked up some stuff there, man. Good on him. He is set to go. He found some dead guy stuff. Moose Knuckle still gets a sharp pain in it from time to time upon completion of the mission. Oh. Ouch. From spraining the taint? You might need to, like, pre-dose then. Get the painkillers in you first before you complete the mission. All right, it's going to be dark AF. We're 0 to heroing. I like these odds. Okay, now he's on.
Strap in. We're heading out. Get ready. 1 minute.
Plan is in place. Womble coming in. I poked a guy on the road with my knife, and he was kind enough to then give me his gear. Look at you. Chatimus Maximus there. Getting the knife kill to start off this 0 to hero. What's her name? Peggy? Okay, I got it now. Jenny, but close enough. Would have been funnier if it were Peggy.
0 seconds.
Old Womble out there poking, guys. Yeah, but it yielded results, man. Womble's a cheapskate.
Go, go, go.
All right, I'm running it behind Womble then. He's got the gun. Oh, wait, yeah, that guy doesn't have anything on him. That's right. At least I'm nice and light here. I can run like the wind. Oh, let's see. Now, where did the blueberries go? Blueberries are still hanging out over at Diamond. So, I do want to say last location I saw him at was over in the, like, the container dorm area. Which bodes pretty well for me picking up a little bit of gear. I doubt they bypassed it all. They probably took care of business up here on the north side. Outboard personnel stand up! Yo, Mr. Zero Average, what's up? Inboard personnel stand up! Oh, there we go. That's what I was looking for. AKMN, sure. And a full one? All right. There, we're on some business now. Should have grabbed a dose of methyl to get wherever a lot quicker. Does that really work out well for you guys, the methyl stuff? What was the injection that we tend to do? 74 MN. Yeah, let's drop the 762. Oh my God, who is kicking stuff very loudly? Okay, minorly better. I do hear voices. Woo, good shot. Good shot. Another good shot. He is one-tapping him, dude. Okay, who's got the 5.4? 7.62. That's not what I need. AKMSN, no spank you. Kind of an old corpse there. It's Strick. Strick is the one that gets me running, right? I think that's the one that I noticed. Hold on a sec here, guys. Hold on a sec. Let me go find a little bush here. Be right back, guys. Sorry about that. Figured my nose was starting to leak here. I did not want to be without some tissue. We're good. We're good. We can keep running now. This is like Enemy at the Gates. One guy gets the rifle, second guy gets the spare ammo. When the first man dies, the second man picks up the rifle and keeps going. Although it wasn't said like a drill sergeant. It was more said like you know, like a commissar. My comrade commissar. Yes, comrade. Enemy at the Gates, though. Good pull, man. That's a good movie there. Oh, this guy's only got 4. Let's see here. Let me pull my EMT up here. Only 4 rounds. That's not good. I need more 5.45. Here we go. Let's start unloading. Yeah, that'll do. Okay. What else has he got? Nothing. Man, these guys are rocking just single mags, huh? That's dangerous.
FBI, open up!
Yo, Kyle the Rabbit, what's going on, sir? Welcome in. Kyle, every single door has been breached, man. You can make your way on down here. As you pass through my pantry, go ahead and help yourself to some snacks. And I'll see you down here in the streaming room, sir. Kick your feet up and relax. Okay, this is kind of concerning. This whole street, we've run into maybe like 1 dude so far. Let's just go straight to the mall. If the mall's dead, we're gonna go find another area. We've at least got some weapons on us now. We can stand on business here. What was that noise?
Enemies moving left.
Okay, he's in the house, I think. Whoa, he crumpled. AKM, no. Nope, that's not gonna do me. So that was that noise. Okay, coming in from the south side of the mall here. It's quiet, too quiet. Gets lit up in 3, 2, 1. It kind of does work that way. You guys notice how it was like, it's definitely way too quiet. I thought I heard a noise. It actually kind of sounded like snoring. Have they added snoring into the game at night? Like, do we know when these guys are... Oh, crap. That's... Oh! Whoa! I just got 1-tapped. Oh, that's right. I don't have any armor. All right, so my body's down on the south side. Harrison might be good enough. Let's see where I can go from Harrison. You done messed up, AA Ron. Here's where I messed up, Kyle. I decided to keep it on full blast, thinking maybe I can hit him in the head, where I should have gone into my... Oh, no, I lost my EMT kit. Whereas I should have probably more likely set my AK to single and try to 1-tap him in the head. Yes, this was not wise. We done messed up there. Ghostface Kill is playing taps there. Raise the taps, guys. Get the taps playing. Must avoid all danger. I am naked. Buck naked. That should have been. Oh, that's the best part to it. It ends right there at the best part. Okay, they saw me. Peoples are still alive right here. We need to cut through backyards. Compartmentalize. Ooh. Okay, we go. Yeah, he saw me. Okay. We're still doing all right. Successful avoidance. This is escape and evasion, guys. We're doing Seer School in Lamang. Where did he go? That effer is running right by us. Don't get stuck. Don't get stuck. You cannot risk it, man. All right, south side. They're still seeing me from behind. Okay, now the impossible task. Oh crap! The impossible task of finding my body in the foliage here. He tapped me. I was coming behind a tree. There I am. Very light, but still, I need it. Okay, how am I doing here? 30, 30. What have I got? 10 in the mag? Yes. We'll have to switch that one out there. That Seer life, says Ghostface Killa. Hey, Seer's a serious school, man. That is a serious school. No bones about it. Okay, we'll try not to make that mistake again. What? Oh! Oh, I didn't realize there was glass right here. Hold on a sec. Hold on a sec. Oh, I did not know there was glass on the corner there. That's handy. That's handy there. EMT to the safe space. Oh, well, actually, yeah. Until I need it in an emergency. Okay, 24 in the mag. Oh, geez. I cannot get a good angle from here in the... Oh! Oh! Yeah, that's a bad angle there. Oh, I've been shot! Okay, just a light wound to the leg. We're okay here. I want a good angle up into here. All right, single fire. Don't make me forget here. Don't let me forget. Single fire in it. Full auto. I'm getting a headache. Am I bleeding out a little too much? No, 6-6. I guess I do need to do something here. Before I get a little sleepy. What is happening? Give me my cat. Wait. It stopped bleeding. Yeah, done bleeding. I probably just need to pump up a little bit. Let's get some... Again, do I just have the big bloods? Yeah, I guess I forgot. 'Tis but a scratch. Just a flesh wound. All right, so the south side was hot. AKM. No. Although, is his armor better? He's rocking the SKS armor. Let's drop the commander. I'll take that. That'll probably do me a little better. This homeboy's got the Pantsier plate carrier. I do need the helmet. Okay, he's got the 545. Let's go ahead and... Here's where I wish that I had the drop. I need a quick drop button here. Get rid of this stuff. No, 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 don't use it. Didn't need to use it. Pack. Can I not put it in the pants here? What's happening there? Give me the pants here. Okay, that's good there. EMT, cool. We'll drop this guy, drop the SKS. I'll take his pants here. And let's unload. Well, I guess we'll detach. Drop. Where's that coming from? You guys aren't messing with me, are you there? Pump up the jam. Pump it up. Get that blood inside you. Is that my homie? God damn it. God dang it. I start wasting ammo shooting Womble. Mag dumps. I can't be doing mag dumps. No. Oh. Hold on a sec. Oh, whoa. Okay, he's shooting me from down low. And they give me payback. You guys look like bad guys, all right? We all do. Don't take it personal. I'm surprised that guy just didn't wax me. Yeah, that guy was waiting a little long there. Surprise. Oh. That entire lane. Okay, I hear the suppressed 5.56 now. We got somebody in the neighborhood. That guy's still alive? Who is that? What's a little friendly fire amongst friends? Hey, man, if you can't shoot your friends, who can you shoot? Who's that? Positive ID is very difficult on 0 to hero runs, guys. Okay, is that me with the hunger? Can't be. I've been dying. I've been getting the free trips back to dinner. Whoa. Friendly? Can't be friendly. Can't be friendly. Definitely not there. But I do need to collect up the 5.45, man. I am frickin' mag dumping it. Who's got the 5.45? AKM? No. Oh, shit. Okay. AKM, no. I'm going to run out of ammo here. 74M, there we go. That's what I need. Give me the good stuff. Shoot! Okay, somebody to the left. Good thing he dropped on that. I think that was the last one I had in the mag. I desperately need someone with some ammo here. AK-15, no. This is the one I needed to raid. Unload that. Okay, Womble's moving up. Oh, hello. Okay, I hear the death sound. That's good. That's a good sound. Okay, we need ammo. Unload that. Drop this guy. Okay. 17 in the mag.
You really think I'm in my own fucking country?
Who's that? Who's that? Oh my God. God dang it. Again. They fool me every single time. I went to wake the first sergeant and get him out, get the first sergeant out of bed. That'd be cool if these guys started calling for their chain of command. 34, that's, yes, yes. Don't get shot looting. Don't get killed looting. Ooh, take the food. I'm gonna need the food here.
Stop playing and start fighting like a man.
Start fighting like a man. Woo, boy. Where's that shooting come from? That came my direction. Yeah. I'm hearing them. I'm not seeing them. I saw that light. Did you guys see a flashlight down there? Okay, we keep moving. There we go. That wasn't Womble. I think they're moving in on me, though. Somebody is. Who's that? Who's that? Friendlies. No, not friendlies? Of course those are friendlies. Who's yelling at me? Whoever that has got a big old Delta bag on them. These AKs are performing a little bit better at distance. When I rolled him over, I found out he was dead. Oh, First Sergeant.
Right side.
Woo! Ooh, what are those shots? Okay, unload, drop, got it. Get this, unload, good to go. Whoa, whoa. I'm gonna bust my friggin' legs again. Oh. Oh, boy. There's at least one or two more down there. Oh, boy. Let's stop the bleeds, which I certainly have. In cadence. Exercise. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. You're going to keep doing this until I get tired. Let's fill up here. Okay, they definitely shot me in the dingus. I'm just smashed all over. Okay, that's treated. We got to get to the guts. Heal up the guts here. That sounded bad. Okay, is that going to do the guts? Let's get the leg. Let's get the splinties. Health. And then, ooh, blood. Holy crap, dude. Wow, yeah, they definitely increased the bleeding. You get a pretty good scratch on you, you're gonna, everything's coming out there. Shoot! No, don't shoot! Don't shoot! Okay, blood's looking better. Let's get another big one. Let's get another big one in me here. 4,000. Okay. There we go. Feeling nice. Well, still a little dizzy. Better than before. I saw a flashlight. Vision's still a little bendy. I must just be seeing things. No flashlight. And I would call Tiger Bay has been pacified. The mall... Oh! Scratch that. Tiger Bay not pacified. Hello? Who's shooting at me? 30 round there. You guys like that? Not pacified whatsoever. No, don't break your legs! Son of a bitch. I broke my legs again.
Nobody makes me bleed my own blood.
Hey, there we go. Rational Paranoia coming in with that resub there. Thank you so much for the resub. 6 months there. Rational Paranoia, 2 months away from becoming fully coined up, guys. Let's see here. Hold on a sec. Let me post this up again here. Guys, make sure you hit the link over in chat there. Going Dark is your Black Friday code from now through Black Friday to get 20% off over at anything at tangopapadelta.com. Guys, go check out the store. Pick yourself up something nice there. Use your code and get 20% off. Going Dark. Going Dark. I like that, guys. You guys did pretty good with that one. Rip my legs. Oh, I got to get the other one. My other leg. Ooh. Good thing I got my guardian angel looking out for me while I'm repairing my shins. Single-handedly keeping the splint industry in Lemong in business. Oh, they love me. They absolutely love me. We'll keep them going. Who the... Womble picking up the AK? My man there's rocking the AK-308. All chatted out there. Insanity. That man 0 to heroes like a master. You see that? Cthorlu definitely cornered the market. I've definitely cornered the market, yes. I got to get all the supply of splints. That post is definitely dead. Oh! Oh! Wait. Hold on a second here. Is my link still alive? The promo goes for anybody, right? Should be. Should be working. All right. Let's see. Let me run it over to Harrison here. Get it going.
2 hours later.
Rational Paranoia. 2 hours later. I think we've been moving through pretty quickly here. Sam, Daddy Tango. Rational Paranoia coming in. Gotta love them long runs to bases. It is kind of, yeah, it's a slug. At least they put plenty of them out here to us, right? It could just be a run back to the helipad and then back to base. Like, I do prefer having the cops available to us. It is pretty legit. All right. Yes. Made it back. All right, guys. All right, let's get this worked out here. We're gonna jump into the Roman Empire next, guys. Let's get the music going here. Get the music going. We're going to jump into the Roman Empire. We're going to do a little governing, guys, with some Anno 117 Pax Romana. Let's get that started up while I start changing over all of my streaming information here. Now, this is the long part of the process. I got to change my gaming information for the streams. All right, so YouTube. Let's get you switched over here. ANNO 117. Okay, that one's saved. Other YouTube, let's get you here. ANNO 117. All right, you are saved up. Oh, there we go. Okay, so that's good to go. All right, let's get Twitch changed over here. Beautiful. Let's get Kick done up. We gotta switch everybody over, guys. Pax Romana. Ave Caesaris. Let's get Rumble switched over. For the Pax Romana. Okay, I think we've got everybody good to go. All right, guys, if you are on a platform and watching me and the category does not say Pax Romana, let me know. Steven Riffle coming in saying that Anno looks pretty sick. Not gonna lie, dude, it is legit. I played this sucker over the weekend and hours of my life just completely disappeared. All right, come on, I need visuals here. There we go, all right. Roman Empire, what are we doing? Ghostface Killer, we're jumping into some Anno Pax Romana. So we're going back to the year 117. We're gonna go do a little bit of Roman governance here, build up a city, manage the economy here. And we're gonna do this from the beginning here. So let's go new game. And we're gonna go in the open world sandbox here. You have two game modes, right? So the first one here kind of takes you through, you see it there. It takes you through a campaign, right? And it kind of like, it acts like a tutorial. I don't think we're gonna need that. I think we can jump straight on in. We'll do it sandbox style. There we go, Cthulhu raising the colors. Raise the standards. All right, let's see here. Okay, so they got a bunch of Romany looking people, right? But they also got a couple Celts here too. That's kind of cool. You can play on the Celtish side. I think I'm gonna rock with my old gray-haired man here. I think that's appropriate. We look pretty close here. I need an awesome name though. I could go very, oh my, what's happening there? We could go very, we could do Augustus. Marcus Aurelius was my other one. Augustus Caesar. What other names? I could go Marcus Aurelius. Or how about, let's see if I get this spelling right here. Maximus Decimus Meridius Tangus Papados. Tangus Papamus. Tangus Dickus. Tangus Ascicarus. Biggest Dickus, we could go there. So Papadopoulos is going to be Greek, dude. We need Roman. We need some Roman here. See, the Tango Papa Delta doesn't translate over quite as well. Maximus Tangus. We got the Maximus Tangus. All right. Good old Monty Python there. Biggest dickus. All right, we'll go with normal mode here. Nothing to change. Okay, these are going to be my rivals, I guess you could say. My fellow governors out there. Okay. Normal mode. Got the governors. Let's go to the province selection here. We're going to go. So here's where you get to choose. You can go to what is going to be more so like Roman outcroppings, or you could go to what would be more so like Britannia. So what do they call this? Albion or Latium? We're going to go to Latium here. Laterus Paternus. Ooh. Red Deck Atheist. I like that. Can I go back? Laterus Paternus. We'll rock with that. That's good. Always look on the bright side of life. All right, so we're gonna go to the province that's a bit more like Roman outcroppings here. Let's set sail. Biggest Dickus is such a classic skit. Gotta love Monty Python. In that line of thinking, The Life of Brian. Yo, Nettles coming in over on that vertical side. Fresh Nettles. Hopefully I didn't miss you there, man. Happy Monday, sir. How you doing, my man?
The senatorial province of Latium was once Empire's beating heart. A beacon of power, decadence. The
Rational paranoia. Why does that make me think Sad Daddy?
Then fiery
It kind of looks like it, right?
to the gods' anger,
Does that translate like that?
obliterating our mortal follies. In among the ash lay a chance for humility, for change.
Okay, so we have a city here.
We mortals are
The city here ended up falling to a volcano.
And in a new dawn's light, the question remains: can we
So we're gonna have to rebuild. Lateral paternal, yeah, side daddy. I think that kind of sounds like what it translates to. Okay, so here is our island.
Is vital to the continued growth of our city.
First things first, we have to get some timber going. So even in the sandbox mode, it's actually pretty good for like letting you know what you need to do. Okay, so we got to start up on the production buildings. First things first, we need timber. So we need a woodcutter.
Station the woodcutter in forest near our trading post.
Okay, we want to get a good cutting area here. I want to get a good lay for the land though, because I want a larger area for like population. And then I want one that's going to be more so like where we work. So I feel like out here we can do some clearing. This looks like good residential area. This is going to be some dock area, so a lot of commercial buildings are going to come up over here. I think probably like right about in this area here. Yeah, maybe we get into a little bit of a high, dense, wooded area. 146 out of 80, 147. Let's plop her down right about there. Okay, we're going to need to connect roads. So, coming straight out of there, how far back can I go from here? I want to go straight out the center. And we can get kind of close. So from there, let's do a connector. See, we'll do a connector right here. Okay, we're connected up. And now we're going to need to get a sawmill while we're at it.
The sawmill should be situated between trading post and woodcutter. Okay,
we'll get it kind of close there. So sawmill along the way there. wait a second, wiped out by a volcano? Are you rebuilding Pompeii? So they don't go out there and say it's Pompeii, but it's got the same kind of like backstory there. Fresh Nettles coming in. I'm still here. How was your anniversary weekend, Nettles? Nettles, it was very good, dude. We went out to go get some high-class Japanese. Man, this food was fantastic. Yeah, that was Friday. It was a good expensive night, but the food is fantastic. Okay, so build your first residences. We need to get Libertas residences. We've got 30 timber straight off the bat here. I know that these residences are like 1 wood each. And funny thing about that, so Libertas is going to be our first citizen type. They didn't want to come out and say that Rome was built on the back of slaves. But, so what they say here is that these Libertas guys are like freed slaves. They're former slaves, they're free men. So with this, I'm going to need to build another road heading out to my, kind of my civil area here. See, I want to hit it pretty well towards the center there. Let's go coming straight out from here. Yeah, we'll make that a crossroad. And just kind of span the length of the island here. Here we're doing some civil planning here. Popping wood for construction. Well, this is Redneck Atheist. The Romans were very fluid like that, so. Cathorlu says, I always immediately pause these games and set up all my first orders and survey what parts of the map that I can. That's pretty smart. I kind of come in with a game plan. Kind of how I like to execute. So first here, yeah, we're going to get the residential stuff down here. We don't want to get out too far because you have to sustain your logistical tails here, I guess you could say. So it really is a balancing act as to where you place things and the resources around it, the people around it, all based on types. So, I mean, this island is pretty big here. There's going to be lots of room to expand, but there might be some things here that I'm going to need that the island does not provide. So, like, it's got mackerel, which is good because mackerel is going to be the basis for some, like, highly priced items that we can sell. A lot of islands, they're not going to have mackerel straight off the bat. So we hit the luck there. We got mackerel. I don't think we've got olives, though. Yeah, it doesn't look like we're going to have olives here. We might have to go look for other islands for things like that. So at least mackerel, we hit it off. Okay, I kind of want to get a little bit further out from the work area here for my residences, my initial ones here. So let's get... Yeah, that's our Libertas residence. And we need to build 20 of these guys. So let's go... Maybe like groups of 5 along the road here. Graphics on this game, too, are super detailed, guys. Once you guys get like a bunch of things built up and a lot of people moving around here, like you can really zoom in and get some crazy detail here to check out. It's pretty cool. Like, that's the one thing. You don't have to feel like a top-down, godlike eye as you're playing this. You can get in real close. Get more of like an on-the-ground perspective as you're playing. Okay, so there's my first 5. I'm kind of thinking here we're going to do some horizontal roads, maybe. Some grid lines here. So let's get another 5. Going across. Five along the top, and then we gotta hit them up with some roads. Okay, so crossroads here, perfect. Okay, so we got the city block concept. Those guys are gonna be set up there. Okay, so we got people that can work. Let's see. We did all that. We need to get food going for them now. So what do the Liberti need here? We're opening up sardines and porridge. Very Age of Empires vibe. It kind of feels like Age of Empires, yeah. Redneck Atheist saying, fermented fish juice. Yes! Once we make garum, we can make some money on some garum. Fresh Nettles coming in on that vertical side. That's awesome. I'm glad you guys enjoyed your day. It was very good. And then the weekend we went out, did a little bit of shopping on the weekend. It was very full weekend. Yeah, lots of good quality time. Okay, as you guys can see up here, this is my bank, and it is going down pretty fast here. We're working on a balance of negative 112 per minute. That's not good. We need to get some income here. Okay, so first of all, let's get the sardines popped in. I'm kind of thinking here, hold on a sec. Let's get ourselves maybe the road that comes by here. How far out can we go? I might need to adjust things, right? And it's easy enough to adjust here. All right, so sardines. That's going to be the first thing, easy enough. That's going to bring in some population. That's going to bring in some income. Now, the porridge is a little bit more in depth here. In order to get porridge produced, we're going to need to build an oat farm. And we're going to need to get some oats going. So, let's see here. We want some good farmland area. See, I'm kind of thinking maybe just going up into this area here. So let's say, let me extend this down this way here, and we'll get our first oat farm here. Yeah, that looks good. Okay, so as far as oats go, we need 80 squares for an oat farm. Yeah, we'll start going back up this way here. 74, 80. There we go. Okay. Residents, what do these residents want? A Libertus passes you, straining under a heavy load of timber. He carries the hopeful air of one who has recently celebrated his manumission. That's the freedom from slavery thing there. Despite his burden, he stops and hails you as his governor. How do you respond to him? Well, let's buy his supply. I think he'll be happy with that. We could wish him well. Okay. Seize his goods. How,
That's what she said.
How dictatorial do we want to be here? I think I'm gonna be a noble guy here, and we're gonna buy his supply off of him. Okay.
Your freedmen won't forget.
See, there you go. That's how you buy some goodwill around these places here. Seize! This is BMW guy. I want to appear. Well, I mean, we could take it a very
Something for your
dictatorial way.
Eddie.
Okay, so something to take a look at for the needs of my my residents. Okay. We got categories of needs. Keep an eye on those. It's up to me which we provide. All right, I do want to cover their needs. Each category has been provided for you. You can upgrade the residences to the next tier. So we want to move on from these recently freed men here to higher classes. Okay, so we're working on getting 100% of the food for the Liberty. Do I have other buildings here that say need to be created? Looks like we're doing good so far. We just need to get this food pumped up here. We're sitting at 111 on the negative balance per minute. Yeah, we need to bump that up, guys. Okay, so there's a couple of ways that we can go about doing this. Increase our income per residence by fulfilling needs, build more residences, or reduce expenses. I think we can bring in some more population here. They are starting to move in. Negative 105 here. Let's see. We're about to hit our 100% food. So at least we'll be able to move on from here. Okay, reach 100% of public service needs for the Liberty residents. Okay, we got to work on that. What's next? What do they want here? We've got markets and taverns. Okay, so the thing about these buildings here, they have to do with proximity to the populace here. Redneck Atheists coming in, never go full evil. Caligula and Nero were very bad role models, just saying. It doesn't end up well for those kinds of characters, right?
Public services should be erected close to residences in order to meet people's needs.
Exactly. Now it's circular here, right? So if I get into the center of these guys, that would work out very well. But as you can see, I would probably need to relocate like 2 of these houses for this market. Let's give that a shot. Let's move these guys out. So we'll get them 1 here. Let's get this guy on this side of the road. Let's have them face. Can I? Hold on a sec. Hold on a sec. I know I can. There we go.
We're both very small fish.
Yeah, get some better facing for them. And then the market here. Let's get a bit. Oh, no. Oh, I'm going to have to move these back guys here, too. Okay, we'll do that. Easy peasy. Okay, now we can get the market in. And what gets me, I always hate it when it's just like, it's off by a little bit here. We're off by 1 row. Oh, my guy out there doesn't have a road connecting. I thought I got them all. I guess not. No connection to the trading post? No. That's not what we want. That should be connected. Okay. There we go. Our neighborhood's starting to look a little pretty here. Oreo5 says, make a road in the middle next to the market. I mean, it would be a connector. We could do that. Or I could put some decorations there if we plant some trees. We could do some some pretty things there. But we also got to plop in a tavern. I'd like to get the tavern more centrally located as well. But if I get a tavern over here and start to expand going around. So if I get my tavern, that tavern kind of fits a little bit better on the city block there, doesn't it? Yeah, that works. Compared to the space of the houses. Okay, so my tavern, fairly well centrally located. Start putting some more houses around there. Okay, so we're still sitting at 101. Let's get these. Get another row here. Ooh, do I want to split that road? I think not. Okay, continue with my road up. Okay, looking good, looking good. Let's see here. We need to get some fashion needs in for these residents now. Put the tavern where the 2 houses are there. So the tavern, actually, yeah, I kind of like that. Do we think, is it about a width? It's a little longer, isn't it? What would happen if I do that? If I replace these? So let's move these guys out. No, not those guys. We want to move these guys out. Let's get this kind of centralized there. Okay. Oh, yeah, this definitely feels a lot better to my OCD brain. Yeah. Good call. Good call. See? Yeah, we've got those in the center now. Yeah, I like that. Then we could pop another 2 of these guys down here. Look at that. Okay, it's starting to work its way down. I think we might have good luck if we start getting the, what's it called? Get these tunics going. So tunics and pileus. So they need some clothes and some hats. So for the tunics, we need to build a weed farm. Okay, I'm gonna head back down here. I'm gonna kind of get my farming area down here. All right, there we go. Here's my weed farm. And we need to grow the weed. How many do I need? 60? That's 32. 54. Is it gonna pop up there? That hurts my brain. Let's get a few more up here. 60. Okay, we have an operational weed farm. Okay, it's producing. What else do we need for this guy? Oh, there we go. We got the tunic shop. So that's all it needed. All right, we need to kind of centralize this around our homestead area here. So I'm going to do the same thing. I think we're going to evict somebody here. Looks like after I move these 2 houses, we can get it fairly centrally located. All right, tunics. We got you. Smoke it, weave it, toss it in a brownie. Look at that. It is extremely useful. So the ladies can shop and the men can go to the tavern. Well, they are close by. Do we want it to be that close by? That's the question. Okay, so tunics.
You want some skewer, mate? Fresh.
So he needs the hemp. He has to wait for the hemp to come in, but we need a warehouse kind of close by. All right, so warehouses. Now the thing about warehouses are going to work as logistical nodes, right? And so if you get it, it has to be kind of close along the way there to serve everything. I'm just going to go ahead and plop it. Shoot, let's see. How close is going to be close enough here? I think this acts as a warehouse. That does act as like a warehouse, so that's good. What if I pop it up on the corner here? A little further down. Okay, is that going to be within range? Okay, so now it's just missing goods. Okay, so the hemp farmer transfers it to my warehouse down here on the coast, and then every single warehouse shares the same raw goods. So now that I've extended it up here, you're gonna find all the same raw goods. So it extends out your logistical network without having to build a whole bunch of stuff around everywhere. It's good that way. So as soon as this guy starts getting off his lazy ass and producing me some hemp, and then shipping it into the warehouse, my guy up here should be good to go to start making some tunics. And then fingers crossed here, at some point we can get this balance down here. We really need this to be working for us. All right, so city block there. I can build another city block going up this way. Let's do this. Okay, going there, going there. and then roads through the backside. Yeah.
Let me see your war face! Ah! Bullshit! You didn't convince me! Let me see your real war face! Ah! You don't scare me! Work on it! Sir, yes, sir!
Oh! He's still not happy with me. You guys got me thrown for a loop there. Here I was looking to play some chill games here. We're still doing the war face. All right, what's my bald homie here saying?
Yes, Eri.
Production buildings require a road connection. Yeah, we got that. Newly produced goods are delivered to the next warehouse. Okay. All warehouses and trading posts on the island share the same storage. So that's exactly what I just explained to you guys. They all have the same storage. It's effectively just an extension of the same exact warehouse. Okay, so things are working here. We've dropped down our total there. Yeah, down to 63. All right, we need to build hats. Hats are going to require wool, so we need a sheep farm. Let's get back down here. All right, we be sheep farming. What's going to be the way to do this? Let's go sheep farm here. And then let me turn this guy around here. Oh, it's square. Never mind. That doesn't matter. 1, 2. Yeah, it just doesn't fit perfectly. That's going to bother me. How about, gonna hate to do this. Let me move some pot plants here. Oh, can I not reshape it? Shoot. I just want to move. Oh, I can't move just the one square. All right. 1, 2. All right, we need hemp. We need hemp. Hold on a sec. I don't need that. How do I just put up more hemp? I destroyed my hemp farm. Hold on. What did I do? I did something wrong. Hemp farm, yes. I need... Oh, no. Oh, no. I don't know how to just straight up put in more hemp. He's still working it, though. 58 out of 60. That's not great. Add a line across the top. So that's what I'm going to try to do. But it's trying to get me to build another hemp farm rather than just planting more hemp. Yeah, I don't want that. Oh boy, I am thrown for a loop on that one. What if... Crap. Let's take it down. We're going to have to do it over. All right, so 1, 2, 3. We got that. Now for my tunics, I'm going to need that hemp farm. Let's get that hemp farm. With the weed. Perfect. Okay. Now my brain can feel good now. Oreo, yeah, dude. That was... it wouldn't be an upgrade, no. I don't know how I get back into the material, the raw material. Because it offers you the raw material after you build the building. So you got to lay down the building, and then it gives you the raw material to set around there. I don't know. I screwed that up somehow. That was not great on my end there. Tyler Bitt, you ever play Civilization Revolution? Is it Civilization Revolution? Is that that's not a Sid Meier one, is it? Because I played Civilization all the time, man. Not all the time, but I played a lot of titles of Civilization. I have not done Revolution, though. Okay, so fashion needs are on the rise. Good to go.
Worth your attention.
Okay, so we already know that we need to place our buildings that affect the local population close. We got that. Review the attribute. Okay, cool. Be careful, because some of these are risky buildings. You don't want them close by. Okay, so our guys are doing pretty good there. We got the sheep farm. We need the hat store now. Now, we've got the market in here. I may need to relocate another house or two. Yeah, it looks like if I relocate two, I can pop that straight down in the middle here. So let's move these guys down to the southern side of the road here.
Any plans tonight? Some of the boys from the Collegium found some choice and fry.
And then I want my hat store. There we go. It's leaving some open spaces. I'm okay with that. We'll figure out what to do with it here. We might have a little bit that we can work with. Yeah, not too bad there. Okay, so it was on 360 and PS3. Oh, so we're talking... that was a while ago then, huh? Civilization Revolution. I think that's one that I didn't hit. No. Cthorlu says that Civ Rev was Civ 4.5, essentially. Was a console version of the game, and it was a lot of fun. Side victories were broken, and I could get to the moon before the year 1200 if I min-max that game. Wouldn't that be wild? Some medieval travel to the moon.
Can't make something out of nothing, Gov.
Okay, so he needs wool. We gotta wait for the wool to come in there. So my sheep farm should be producing. Warehouse is doing good there, and we are like 4 points away from meeting the fashion needs here. Which is good, because I think we can start upgrading our local populace at that point.
This may be of interest.
All right, so this is about the workforce. Most buildings require workforce to function. Yes, we understand that. Different workforce types may be needed, depending on the type of building. Okay. Yep, it's going to be based on our population. Good, so we'll see kind of like the excess population that we've got that are available to work. To increase that population tier, build and upgrade residents of this tier. Okay, we understand that much. 95%, almost there. 94%, did it go down? But look at that, we're almost right there. We're almost profitable. So let's go ahead and, let's see here. We're working our way down to the south. So let's get some more Liberty housing here. There. Okay, we're profitable. Look at that. Easy as that. We've made our way to profitability here. I don't know how we're going down in fashion needs, though. We're at 90% on our fashion needs. Our hat maker needs to get started working here, so he just got a load. He just got a load of wool, so he's producing hats now. We should see this start to bump up. Tyler Bit, is this like Civ or is it more of a city builder? It's more of a governance type of thing. It's not purely just city building. Like the type of factors that go into this are really, really in depth to the point where it's like it's very difficult to keep going right. Like right now, we just got the balance correct on our economic flow here. So it's, and the graphics are really good, guys. The graphics are amazing. Very, very sharp. And like I said, you can get into the city here and you would be able to like check out what these guys are doing as they're working their way through the city. I don't know if this has like a first person point of view where you could actually walk through the city. I know some games have done that. So that's my city growing here. Here's my warehouse. Guys are working hard in the warehouse there. We have our wood cutter and our wood mill. Hard at work over here. So yeah, the graphics are beautiful. Very lively. It's a very lively game. Now, there are going to be some military aspects to this. Like, you don't necessarily just have to focus on city building and economics. You can get into the war aspect of it too and start going to war against people. Like here, I've got my ship. Let's go ahead and start sailing. I'm gonna sail it. Let's go due east. And we'll just scope out the corner of the map here. See who all's out there. All right, dang it, we're getting close. It's been bouncing back and forth. We're at 88% now. But we are profitable. That's what matters here. We got to keep stability, because if you're not profitable, it starts going down. Your entire society is going to collapse. You go into bankruptcy, and it ain't good. Okay, so we met it. We can start doing some residents here. Upgrading residents. So, these types of establishments are catering to these Liberty people. I think if I start going out this way,
I don't think they would find me.
There we go.
Among the weeds of my garden. Ithacus Tarragonus Taurus, at your service.
we found Tarragon. Okay. So we discovered somebody.
Neptune's finest! Ready!
And he's still on the move. Keep him going. Well, let's see here.
We advance.
Yeah, we're getting him going towards the east. Okay, so as I was saying, we're going to start upgrading residences, start getting some new types of people here. High-level SimCity, it's definitely a much higher level, man. So if you go into some of these categories here, like on the island income, right? If I go here, you can start taking a look at production, right? It starts talking about it in terms of consumption and production. So like, what is your supply and demand? It starts talking about supply and demand here. You can sort it by how well you're doing on that. Productivity, you can sort it by profit. So my least profitable are going to be my raw goods, right? And my most profitable are going to be down here, my finished goods. So I'm not actually making any money off of my porridge here, but the hats, the tunics, the sardines, that's really what's making me money at this point. Everything else is kind of a loss leader here. And so you got to keep that in mind as you're trying to keep things in balance.
It is time we attracted a higher grade of resident in the plebeians.
We need some plebes.
Our scouts have sighted new land.
Bring us some plebes. What kind of land have we got here? Okay, so this island. It's got grapes. Grapes are pretty nice. Yeah, I haven't moved on to be playing with any grapes yet. We might take a look at colonizing that island. All right, so he is still traveling east. We'll let him do what he does. Back on our island, it's morning time. And we want to attract some plebes. So let us start. Let's see here. We'll need to get a road. Let's get a road along the outside here. Start extending these residences, I think.
Have sighted new land.
So let's see here. Let's get some more residences going. But then I'm going to start to upgrade them.
You've met a neighboring governor. Part of being a good governor is learning how to deal with rivals.
Tarragon. We probably should talk to him. Cthulhu says, can you bring grapes back to the homeland and farm there? Get some hooch brewing. So what it says here about the island is that it's fertilities. So, like, I can establish my colonies on other islands, but then you start getting trade routes to go back and forth. So no, you won't be able to grow grapes back here on the motherland, but what you can do is you can bring in the grapes as a raw material and start producing them on the island. So if you put your production facilities on the island, that's one thing, right? You can bring grapes in, produce here, or you keep your entire chain there and just say, like, bring in wine, right? However you want to fix that up.
Go on, what's caught fire now?
Oh, that's my boss. Yeah, that's the big man, the Caesar, the Emperor. Tarragon. What does he want? Offer a gift. I don't think I've got 14K. We are profitable. It's a little early in this relationship to be handing out money, though, I think. Full Velocity Gaming says, I've always been big math and science person. Stationeers is crazy with making materials and using science and math. Stationeers. Stationeers, I've not heard of this one. Stationeers sounds pretty interesting. Okay, so these guys are not yet ready to upgrade. I kind of want to start getting my plebes going out this way and start upgrading. Here we go. Here we go. We can promote these buildings now.
Rest on this shining pillar of civilization.
Okay, so we're starting to get plebes. We need to produce tiles next. That's the next thing here. So how are we going to get tiles produced? Okay, plebes want bread and garum. So the good thing is we can produce garum locally, and that's going to be awesome because that is going to increase our income. Pretty crazy there. The mayor says Tarragon goes great on a panini. I was kind of thinking Tarragon reminds me of somebody. He kind of looks like an actor. I've got an actor in my mind, but I can't think of his name now. Rival encounter. Let's see. Let's extend a respectful greeting. Yeah, we're not going to mock his shabby clothes. That would be uncouth of us. Okay, so to make the plebes happy.
A blade wiped clean.
We want to make these plebes happy. Bread. Okay, so we don't have a wheat farm, do we? No, we have oats. Okay, next is, let's see here. We're gonna need to get wheat going. Oh, I don't have enough. I need tiles to make wheat. So tiles here, we need to go get ourselves a clay pit. How far out do we want to get this clay pit? I suppose it can kind of be close by, right? Get the clay pit up here, maybe? Okay, so we have our clay pit. Probably extend it. Where's gonna feel good? Yeah, that feels about right. Okay, so we got the clay pit. Plebes are working at the clay pit, so we got to make sure that we keep a good amount of plebes on hand for these buildings that we're going to be erecting here. So let's get another couple of residences. And keep our connecting roads going here. Kill him, says Redneck Gage. His brother, no, we're not going to be doing the keeling there. No, especially not with their leaders like that. Cthorlu says that it's more transpo cost, but shipping raw goods, finishing them near the military center can keep the higher value stuff more central and protected. I like the way you're thinking. Plus, I think we're also going to have more population here. So the things that we bring here and produce here are going to have a greater effect on the income, the associated income. Okay, so they're not quite ready to upgrade. We'll let them bake for a second while we... Did we get that wheat farm going? We did not get that wheat farm going yet. We need tiles. Okay, so for the tiles, we got the clay pit. Now we need charcoal. Charcoal, this one's a difficult thing to work with because charcoal is going to give us a little bit of a fire hazard here. So yeah, you guys can see, like, if I put this anywhere close to residences, look at the effect that it has. My fire effect is going to be off the charts. So I got to kind of stick this thing out a little bit by itself, but also next to a road. So we're going to extend that road up. So let's get this guy, and we'll just get, hey, look, that's good. We go straight to a mountain slot up there. All right, so we've got our road up there. Let's get charcoal. Yeah, that's... Can I think I want to put it over here to where it's going to be like less exposing anything of value, I guess you can say. If I push the sucker all the way up to the edge of the map there, it's going to send like the rest of the effect completely off the map and render it inert. So let me take it like, I need forest area, right? So I need 80. Okay, so that's going to kind of be a limiting factor. I want to be up along here. There we go. I saw 92. Let's put it there.
There is a shortage of workforce in one of your cities.
Yeah, we're going to need more plebes, right? Yeah, we're short on plebes. That's what I was thinking. Definitely need to get these guys upgraded. Okay, -2. Ah, shoot. We don't have enough. Okay, another couple here. And extend it out. How is my income? Income's looking good there. We're at 138 on balance. So we're keeping things nice and balanced. We're scaling slowly, right? We don't want to tip the scales to where it's just going to completely spin out of control. Full Velocity Gaming says that it's been in beta for a long time. You go to a different planet and you have to mine. The minerals are mostly off the periodic table, so you have to use precise heat and pressure to make. Dude, that actually sounds like that's going to tickle my little nerd, the nerd nerve in my brain. The nerd ganglion. And this is called, what was it called again? Stationeers. I'll need to check that out. Cthulhu says, other bonus is a large merchant navy, and you can rule via economic oppression. We'll see if we get to that point. Start building up my navy and get, well, like the British Empire there. Britannia, rule the waves. Okay, so we're still down 2. I need to get some plebes in here. I could upgrade these guys and then just like switch them around. That's an option as well. I might need to do that. I might need to. So I get my plebe workers in here. Okay, good. That's right on balance. There we go. There we go. Get a little bit more moving in. Okay, cool. So this guy needs a warehouse. And I'm feeling like we're going to get some things working their way upwards here. There's a warehouse there. If I get a warehouse kind of along this way here, because we're probably going to expand up around that area, a warehouse would be good to service that area. Let's just get it straight along here. Okay, does that satisfy? No? No warehouse in range? Too far. All right, we shall move. Let's go down this way then. All right, that did the trick there. Okay, so we can start getting coal in there. Dr. Tinker's Lemong is looking different. Wait, does this say Gray Zone? Are we playing Gray Zone Warfare right now over on Twitch? It shouldn't. I think I've got it correctly labeled now. That's what I thought, Tinkers. Yeah, this is Anno 117. We're doing a little Pax Romana, a little Roman governorship here. Okay, so where were we? We need tiles getting produced. Okay, so we have charcoal is going. We got clay, although, okay, so no warehouse in range of my clay. I know we're going to expand out in this direction, so let's get this guy kind of centrally located here. All right, that takes care of that. All right, what's left on here? We've got the charcoal. We've got the clay pit. Okay, we need to set up our clay producer, which, crap, this thing is another fire hazard. I really don't want it affecting anything, if at all possible. Gosh, that is going to be kind of a no-go zone if I don't want to increase my fire hazard. It's such a wide area, too. Right? If I plop it down anywhere, it's going to be kind of a problem. Although, yeah, I could set it up here. Oh, yeah, look at that. Yeah, I think that's what I'll do. Okay. So, this road here. Extend this guy out. Get my tile maker. Kind of squished up here as best I can. Oriented so it's all pretty. Right about here. Right, so I don't need anything else. It doesn't need woods around it.
There is a shortage of workforce in one of your cities.
Yep, got it. Gonna need to get some more plebes here. Okay, there we go. So tiles getting produced. Got to keep those fire hazards well away from your population centers. I had to deal with a fire over the weekend in my town. It did not go well, guys. Okay, let's upgrade a couple more dudes here. I need one more. We need to start building some more housing. See how it's a constant balancing act. But it's very meditative. Very calming. Okay, so I'm not stuck with who I got. We can upgrade, we can downgrade, we can move buildings here. We're not stuck here. And I need to get out of that mindset of I'm going to be stuck with what we go with here. We're going to have the ability to really change things as we go along. Okay, so this guy needs a warehouse in range. Let's get a warehouse. But my gosh, I do not want to get it too close here. Let's see. If I go to the top side of the road, that's probably the radius of this guy. It's going to be a little less. We'll put it right there. So my fire damage is looking like -3, which ain't too bad right now. I think I was rocking like -74 over the weekend, which seemed kind of high. And we ended up having a pretty good fire at that time. Okay, so I should have everything in place to start up on tile work.
Some ingredients are missing.
Some ingredients are missing. They're heading back to the warehouse to pick it up. Yeah, look at that. We are just outside the radius there. That's good. I could actually probably move that warehouse a little bit closer then, as long as I stick outside that radius. All right. 147 on the balance per minute. Looking good there. Hawks Bill, well, what do you think? We did really damn good over the weekend, man. We had several false starts, which did not go well. But the one where we were up at like, gosh, I think it was like a 500 positive balance here. The income was like a good 1.1K. Yeah, it was going really well there for a while. Got to progress. I've watched some gameplay on this one and compared it to 1800. This one seems easier to manage. The way that you were describing 1800 sounded like 1800 is a real teetering society. Yeah, Yeah, I found the gameplay on this one to be quite enjoyable. You know, once you find a way to get into the green, maintaining that balance does seem to be a little bit easier, I think. It's not unmanageable. You just have to be careful about what you add and make sure that you add the resources to go along with that. Okay, so we've got 0 left on any plebeian workforce. Have I got some upgrades I can do? I do. All right, the neighborhoods are looking good. They're cranking along there. Hawks Bill says it's great. I've been 6 to 7 hours in, and shit just goes south for no apparent reason. Yeah, it's because you end up doing something that completely changes the balance, but you can't ever, like, go back and figure out what it was. And it's not easy to undo, because you go and you undo it, and that doesn't fix the problem. Your whole, like, economic homeostasis is out of whack here, and it turns into just absolute chaos.
I can assure you, it is so neat and tidy here.
All right, lady, yeah, keep cranking on those tiles. I need those tiles. This is where things start to, like, slow down a little bit, and you can breathe, because we're not in a rush to get society up and running here. It is operating, it is functioning, and my tiles are moving in. There we go. Hawksbill, then I just get pissed off and restart. Same here, man. Once things, like, get out of control, there's no bringing it back. I just restart. Plus, if I get started and I don't like how I've set things up, I'm like, you know what? Screw it. I'm not gonna go through the pain of relocating everything. We're just gonna axe it all and just restart all over again. Yes, plenty of my societies have ended up in the dustbin of history. Oh, yeah, hold on a sec. Do I still have it? I do still have it up. Okay, guys, for 20% off Black Friday sales at TangoPapaDelta.com, make sure you hit the link there. Use the promo Going Dark. Pick up something nice for 20% off over at the old TangoPapaDelta.com. All right, so what is happening with this Tyler? This Tyler needs to be moving a little faster than what she's moving. Sitting here at onesie twosies. Let me see. Do I have enough for the farm yet? We want to get bread going. I'm going to need to get a wheat farm. It is just the one tile.
Essential in demonstrating your control of an
I need a villa already? I mean, a villa would be nice. All right, yeah, we be farming down here on the beach. Let's get my wheat going. Let's see, we need 140. Yeah, we'll start kind of further back here. 140, that's it. Okay, so we need a grain mill. And I got a few plebe workers we can work with. Let's see, is this a fire hazard? That's the clay pit. That's not a fire hazard. I kind of want to work off the same area there. So if I get my miller, we can get the miller there. I'm going to have to build a bridge. Actually, I guess the miller could work from there. We're going to have to get more warehouses, though. Yeah, let's just make it easy on us. From the city planner point of view, this is starting to irk me. I don't want to have to, like, do weird little connectors here. But there's not any real clean way to do it from there. I might just take it down here instead. Yeah, we'll do that and just go straight up from there. So run along this guy and do our connector there. And he's likely going to need another frickin' warehouse there. Gotta nuke him, redneck atheist. I don't know if we're not going to progress to different civilizations here. Right? We're never going to get ourselves any nukes. Ah, crap. What did I need? This was not ready to build. What does a grain miller need? Tiles. I didn't have enough tiles. Fair enough. Biggest problem is you really can't start making money for the first like 20 to 30 minutes. Yeah. And all you do is you start seeing your money going down, your money in the bank, your balance going down. You're like, oh my God, I'm going to go broke immediately. It's not as bad in this one, I think, man. Like, it takes a good maybe 10 to 15 to get things started up. Once you lay in food for your base population, it's pretty good. It gets you close. Let's see, where's my homeboy at here? He has discovered another island. What does this have? Resin. Olives. Ooh, we can get olives here. And sturgeon? Okay, we might take a look for...
We stand waiting.
Let's see if there's a place that we can go here. Let me have him sail to the other side. Gotta go to the bay. The Bay Area. Okay, so I should have enough tiles to build the sucker now. Is it gonna let me do it? Construct. Please. How do I get it to construct? Finalize the construction of the building plan. Yeah. How do I construct? No, it will not let me. Okay, so we'll do it the hard way. Let's relocate, maybe? Right on there. Relocate. Construct. Destroy. Miller. Construct. There it goes. All right, so balancing act here. We're going to need to do something about this workforce. I might need to, I don't know. Get some more housing, yes. Upgrade them. Also fair. Actually, that might be what we just do right now. Let's get this last row done here. And then build another couple at the top. Libertas. No housing shortage on my island. It's going pretty well here. 137. Okay, we are going along here. A manacled woman is escorted into your presence. She is guilty of violating the law of majesty, claiming to be a goddess and gathering followers. The Empire is very touchy about such claims, but the woman insists that she and her people pose no threat. Decide this woman's fate. She claims to be a goddess. I don't know. That sounds like heresy to me. Pay her to renounce divinity? The Emperor favors this decision. That might be a good way to go. What about if we execute her? The Emperor also favors this decision. Happiness will go down on my island, though. Let's see, reputation change of 10. Okay, so the duration of this, the Law of Majesty, goes on for 4 hours. The other one here, it also goes on for 4 hours. A reputation change of 5. Ooh. Let's see here. Pay her to renounce her divinity and belief drops. Happiness drops if I execute her. Yeah, I don't know. This applies to all buildings on the land. That means that's going to be a really, like, there's going to be a big change here, a big swing. I got to be very careful here. Oreo58 says, is she hot? We don't have her picture here. That's a shame. Okay, I do not want to screw things up with the Emperor. We're not going to pardon her. Exile her, and it has no effect. I'm kind of thinking here. Let's see. This increases my knowledge, but decreases my belief. I think we can do this. I think there's some buildings coming up here to where we can establish more belief. Pay her? I'm thinking pay. Going full otter says, +8 horny peasants. I mean, if she's a goddess, why didn't we get a picture of her then? Yeah, let's pay her.
Legacies are built with such choices.
Indeed. Okay, so you can see, yeah, take a look at that. My belief on the island just completely crashed. Okay, so that's not great. But we can research now. And I'm thinking here, I want to go ahead and go full hog on the economics. Trading posts improvements, yeah, that would help. Warehouse organization, let's go here. Warehouse organization, yes. Knowledge area effect here. Spinners could be good, yeah. Depots. Fish markets. Oh, fish markets could be really good. Let's get those going there. And 5. Yeah, that looks good. Let's get all that start cranking. Woo. Okay. So, we're looking steady. We paid her off, so our bank balance definitely fell through the floor there. We're sitting at 6K denarii, sestertii, but we're still sitting at 145 positive balance per minute. That really does help. Is anything lacking? We need a warehouse. Okay, let's get a warehouse. Let's put that. Yeah, we'll go ahead and get it. Get it right on the corner. Let's get a little bit further down here. Okay, then this guy's gonna need his goods. Okay, so we got the wheat. We got that. I think we did get charcoal going, right? Yeah, we do have charcoal. All right, we just need a bakery then. And the bakery, here's where this gets a little problematic. So I'm gonna need some more workforce for this bakery. And I'm also a little concerned if I have to put this bakery close by. Yeah, look at that. It's gonna be +2 economic, but -2 on the fire problem. We're gonna get a fire hazard here. Concerning. This is concerning. I don't know. Hannibal, what do you do in this situation, man? Like, this is really good for us economically. I think we're going to need to do it. We're just going to need to... We're going to need to eat the fire hazard for now. Yeah. I think we eat the fire hazard for now. And then we try to mitigate it here in the near future. Hopefully before anything lights on fire. Fires aren't all that common. Oh, brother, I had one yesterday that nearly wiped out my my economic zone. Oh, here, yeah, look at this. Okay, so we have an area that we can settle. That's good. I'm gonna keep my ship nearby. Actually, no. He needs to go out and he needs to talk to other people. Let's go north. But that's good. We got an area that we can settle on this island. So we can go all the way east. All right, let's see here. Missing goods. It's all right. All right, she's waiting for her goods.
Oh, Governor.
Hello, here we
Diana
go.
Augusta. Mother
Diana.
thinks keeping the codices does me good, but I'm literally dying to get back to Rome.
Who's this Diana? She won in the Whoa, holy crap. Dude, look at her island. Oh, look at this.
Bring these to the triclinium. Quickly, lad, before the food gets cold.
Dude, Diana rocks. Her island is freaking bomb. Contracts available. What are these contracts?
I love trading secrets.
Okay, so she wants garum. Ah, okay. Okay, we need to get producing some garum then, don't we? Interesting. Upgrade the market, can I? Hold on a sec. I don't know if we got upgrades for anything other than... Yeah. See, these other buildings here, they're not able to be upgraded yet. At some point, though, once we get I think the proper knowledge or something like that, we can upgrade markets. It'll be better efficiency, stuff like that. Huh. That's cool.
What troubles you?
Okay, so Diana. She's over here. we need to go hook her up with some garum and make some of that money.
Sighted new land.
Land ho! Okay, we're doing decent here. I would like to expand my residential area here, but I feel like we're going to have another building here that we're going to want to set in the middle. So we got the bakery. We need to get the Scomber Shack for mackerel. What's that going to need? That's going to need some Liberty.
Our scouts have sighted new land.
New islands, okay. All right. All right, let's get this mackerel going here. That will work. And we also need a salt. That's going to need... What, no workers? If you say so. Ah, my plebeian workforce has been depleted. Okay, here is where I might need to go ahead and start building back here. So if I get some more... Ooh, is that gonna block my road?
Our scouts have sighted new land.
Oh, shoot, I think that might block the road. Okay, let's start building down this way then. What's this need? Insufficient workforce. I know. I'm working on it. Okay, so once those upgrade here, we'll get some more plebes. I do not want to keep on going and eating into my other workforce here of Libertas. My Liberty. So I need these upgradable. Okay, we're sitting still at 196 per minute. Not too shabby. Markets hopping. Island Belief is really that and the fire safety. We're sitting at negative 85 there. Oreo58 says, extend your side roads to make it easier for the workforce to get around. If you take a look at like this, like if I click on a building here, you can see kind of the extent of the road work and how well it flows. So I mean, so far this grid that we have going, not too bad. It's a good grid. every single house touches at least one road in the network. So yeah, we're not looking too bad there. But I am going to want to start building out over here. And we're going to clear out the woods here. We're going to start building some roads out this way. So let's get these guys upgraded here. Yeah, we're going to need more. All right, one more guy with a corner lot. He's got a yard. A yard and a corner lot. Tell you what, let's just go ahead and get these guys down here now. Okay, that's good. Because we can move them like we did initially. We'll move them out of the way if we need to change anything there. Okay, we're getting our blocks. The city blocks are going well. Yeah, it is kind of neat how it gives you so much information. Now, the houses themselves, you click and there's nothing there. But, yeah, you start working like down amongst any of these that have an effect on nearby buildings.
Your city is growing, and the chance of an incident with it. Build institutions to better deal with such incidents.
Yes, this is going to be a problem. Let's try that. Military buildings, no. We want fire safety. Okay, so out of this, I think I am ready to go ahead and build some fire safety. We're going to have some issues if we do not. Oh, that's a pretty good effect right there. Yeah, I might stick that sucker back there. Do I have a road going back here, or is that's not a road, is it? Let's see. I kind of want to extend this road back here. I think that gives me room for another area for houses back here. And then if I get my fire brigade back here. Yeah, that's pretty good coverage. Get him back on this block. Okay, good. Good. We brought down our fire hazard. Look at that. -12? Not bad. We're not positive on this. But that's looking pretty decent there. So as far as houses go, then. Yeah, we're not going to be able to build there. Get another 3 back here, maybe? And then I'm going to need to upgrade because... Actually, no. We're looking pretty decent there. Yeah, that's a pretty good balance. Okay, the grid is working. And look at that. We're up 304 per minute there. We are cranking. The economy is working for us. Not positive, are you sure? I don't think that's positive. No, I don't think that's positive. You know, I'm not a smart man. Oh, let's see. What is going to be coming up here? Because I am edging my way over to the west here. Young man, go west. We might have to shift around some of these buildings. Not an issue, though. We can make it happen. My villa. Now, the villa, I'm supposed to build a villa. I got to build a governor villa. This is going to require 5 tiles. Hey, there we are. We're ready to build. Okay. Where do I want to place this sucker? Gosh. This is a pretty area over here. If I get my villa...
If an island is invaded, your villa will be the main target. I'd say place it far from the coast.
He says place it far from the coast. Oh, this is This looks kind of out of the way. This probably has a greater effect. Affected buildings, 69. Nice. What about over here? Affected buildings, 63. Not much different. And I will be building further out this way, so we will definitely... I kind of like this area too. This is like, yeah, I kind of want to be down over by the coastal area here. What's the sucker look like? I want to go gates forward. Oh, yep, that's it right there.
Your first soldiers think they're ready. I dare say the beginning of a mighty legion?
Okay, so we've got the governor's villa. We're living high on the hog here, guys. What else do my plebes need? What were we sitting at? Garum? Garum. Oh, guys, if I can get Garum going. I don't think we got the Garum producer yet, right? Surely not. Okay, so Garum is stinky, as it turns out. We do not want to... Well, actually, that's going to be... How much happiness do I have to spare? We're sitting at 125. Oh boy, what happens if I put Garum makers right in the middle there? We're sitting at 270. We're sitting at 270 positive. I think this makes me feel like such an a-hole. What if I don't know, man. 35 buildings there. 47 buildings here. Oh, it's going to stink up. It's going to stink up my villa though. Let's put it out this way. Don't hate me, guys. I'm going to put it next to the Liberty, guys. Garum, because as soon as we're cranking on some Garum, I'm going to start selling this stuff. It's going to be real good. But boy, is that Garum stinky. Okay. What do we have next here? We can build a sanctuary, which will be good because our belief is well off the charts there. Anna Grammaticus. Okay, so let's see here. Ah, the sanctuary is ready and available. Kind of think we plop that sucker down right here. It's not ready, though. What do I need? We need more wood. We need more tiles. Okay, we're not ready to build yet. Wood and tiles. Things are cranking along, guys. So remember here, I want to hit up old Diana here. Let's see, she still wants Garum. She wants 9 tons of Garum. I don't know if I can produce that. 9 tons of Garum. Is this going by the ton? Is that what the numbers are? That's going to go in 3 minutes. I don't think we're going to be able to make that one. All right, so we're sitting up here. We got another island in the north. Hey, we got another trading post here. What does this island have? Mackerel, grapes, iron deposit. Okay, not too bad. All right, sail west. We need to get some good trade happening here. That's a lot of fermented fish juice, dude. That's what I'm saying. 9 tons of it. Ghostface Killer, what's the ship up to? That's exactly what the ship is up to. We're thinking with the same brain there, sir. You can find a detailed overview of your production and economy in the statistics screen. Oh, we've already been here. Okay, so what's happening here? Our tiles and our Garum right now, because we're not selling the Garum. We've got no demand for it. That can't be right. No demand for Garum. I know my people want Garum. But do we have it produced yet? I don't think so. Yeah, productivity. We're not quite there yet on the garum. Sort by profit. Tiles, garum, wood, clay. Yeah, none of this stuff makes me any money. All these raw materials. My finished materials, however, God, those tunics are killing it, man. Tunics are killing it. My sardines, my hats, and my bread. That's what's doing it for me. So if I'm cutting costs, these are the things I'm getting rid of. We just stop producing them, I guess. Okay. 296. I think we kind of came down a little bit. Let's see. Where were my garum producers were over here.
Our scouts have sighted new land.
I wonder if I need to move this over by... Do you think that would work? If I move this guy over by all of my plebes, if that's going to have a better effect, because it's the plebes that like garum. Surely not. It just needs to be in the warehouses, right? I can start selling it out there. Ace Gunner, what's going on? Ace Gunner coming in over on Kick. How you doing, sir? Happy Monday to you, brother. Hope you had a good weekend there. So, got a couple over here to upgrade. I might... I don't know if it's going to work. I'm kind of thinking about moving the garum producers. Hell yeah, there we go. My ship is moving around. My balance per minute is edging up. That's good. That's good. We're becoming economic masters here. This is great. Got to keep that up nice and high because we want to be shelling out the big money here. Okay, so Sanctuary. Sanctuary's ready to build. Does look ready to build. I want to have this effect. Oh, yeah, look at that. That affects, nearly everybody. That's great placement there. Happiness. Belief. Very nice. And then the Grammaticus. It won't fit, will it? It was just too good. Too good to be true. The Grammaticus. Looks like down here wouldn't be too bad.
Our scouts have sighted new land.
Or maybe up along the north. I do have roads going up along this area here. Oh boy, what if I reorient this sanctuary here? It's only the two ways, huh? Crap. Let's try moving it. I want it to be able to fit along this city block here. Here we go. That should be good. We'll stick it there. And then extend this road to go along. Yeah, I like that. Okay, back up along here because we want to stick this Grammaticus somewhere. And I don't have an awesome area
In your city was shaped to your advantage, Eric.
without moving a whole bunch of buildings, which actually might be
Our scouts have sighted new land.
not a bad option. Yeah, if I stick this Grammaticus in the center here, what's that going to do for me, by the way? That's knowledge, +3 knowledge. Yeah, we might have to evict some buildings here. Oh, select a patron god for my island. Okay, how do I do so? Open to choose a patron god here. Okay, so we have series. That one's gonna be good for looks like increased production of bread, flour, wheat, porridge, oats. Definitely need this. We probably go with series, right? That's just the kind of island that we are. We got Neptune, okay, for all the fishy stuff. Mars, if I'm producing all the military stuff, which I'm not really at this point. And then it looks like everybody else is locked. Minerva, Mercury. That's cool. Got to unlock these guys, though. Epona. Isn't Epona Celtic? I think Epona's Celtic. And Cernunnos, definitely Celtic. That is a rad freaking skull there. Ghostface Killer, I'd say move him for the best effect. I think so. Okay, on our god choice here, yeah, we're definitely going series. Can I choose set patron?
That is simply a divine choice. Your people
I know.
will delight in lighting their
Thank you.
lamps for.
This bald guy really likes to kiss my ass.
The greater their devotion to Ceres, the more plentiful their yields.
He's really good at his job. Okay, so yeah, I think you're right, Ghostface. If we're gonna be putting in the Grammaticus, we want the best effect we can, and I think these buildings right here seem to be the most ripe. It's got to be, what, 6 buildings we're gonna have to move out of here? Okay, 6 buildings. Are any of them upgradable? No, they are all plebe buildings. Okay, so the 6 of those. Let's move them along this bottom row here, which shouldn't be too bad. Yeah, this is the kind of stuff that you got to be a little wary of. You got to keep an eye on your stats here because you're moving them away from other buildings, but you're going to be laying down new buildings. Gets a little sensitive. Okay, stretch this down a little further this way here. Yeah, I think so. Okay, we got a quick block that's happening there. Yes, I'm liking this. Grammaticus. Oh no! Oh, I need more tiles. All right, but that's where we're gonna place it. That effect looks pretty good. We're affecting 41 buildings, placing it there. That's gonna bump up our knowledge by 3. I like it. That's gonna work there. Billy the Kid coming in. Tango! Bro, how's it going? Billy the Kid, how you doing, sir? Man, we are rocking out on some ANNO 117 Pax Romana.
Consideration, Eri.
Okay, recruiting buildings, recruitment. That's to build up our military here. I'm not sure we're quite at that stage where we're going to need to be building up our military. I think we're pretty close, but not quite there. All right, let's see, 17 and 34. We got some upgrading to be doing there. How many tiles do I need? I need 10. We need 10 tiles overall for our Grammaticus, which looks pretty rad, by the way. Trading post improvements were discovered. Okay, so I think...
congratulate you, Eri. Your first research success, and surely not the last.
Good research there. Got the pants today? Hell yeah, man.
Trading posts can now be upgraded. And
Fingers
so
crossed we got some good...
And extra loading ramps.
Fingers crossed we got some good fit on those pants there, man. Let me know how that works out. Okay, so what did I say? We got upgrades. Oh no. On the warehouses? I thought we were able to upgrade warehouses. Maybe we can't yet. Maybe we don't have enough resources to do it yet. Research. The first one we hit was, oh, it's trading post. Okay, my bad. The trading post. So this guy down here. No? Okay, so I can't upgrade that yet either. Okay, so we'll wait. We'll wait. Something's going to come up. I guess it's going to be the trading post here first, right? It's got to be. Quest target. Quest target upgrade. What's the information here? What is that? No. No help there. You'll find out later on. Brother, they are nice and comfy, man. That's what I bum around my house in. Nice and fuzzy on the inside. Okay, so we're at 8 tiles. Effing tiles, Redneck Atheist. That is definitely where my choke point is in all of my construction here. You know what they're trying to get me to do? They're trying to get me to build more tile makers. But that is exactly how we up our fire hazard. And I ain't about that. We're not trying to burn down our whole village here yet. But yeah, stupid tiles. Hey, there we go. We got 10 tiles. Okay. See, you just gotta wait a little bit. So this thing here, best orientation. I kind of want to get it facing the street. I mean, that looks like the entrance there. Yes, I think that works. The Grammaticus. Boom. This is becoming a work of beauty, guys. Okay, so this upped our knowledge, right? Our books. Oh, look at that. 329, 330. A positive attribute can trigger the following festival. Literia, Festival of Learning. That's a beauty, guys. Look at that. Our city is coming along nicely. This is great. I'm so proud. All right. Guys, I think that's going to cut it for tonight here. Game is saved here. Can I get out to my main menu without screwing stuff up then? Game is saved. Exit to title. Yes. Look at that. So that was Anno 117 Pax Romana. Like I said, guys, I played this weekend and absolutely sunk tons of hours. And then as I played it tonight, this is a quick time to get through here, man. Definitely liking this one. As far as any of the city builders go, this title I think I've glommed onto a little bit more than the others. But you guys have recommended some good ones there. I'm gonna go check out some of those. All right. What's happening here? All right, I got you. Moose Knuckle Mafia. Brother, I'll hit your DM there. Yeah, we're gonna have some coins go out. So you guys, if you guys have reached your 8 months of service with us, we'll be getting some coins out this weekend then, because we got some newly eligible people. All right, so speech time. If you guys are new to the channel here, make sure you guys go hit up our Discord, which I will post up into the channel here as soon as it comes up here. Great. Yes, hit that link over in chat, and I shall repost to a couple of these places here. Yeah, we'll get that. Get that over here, over on the vertical side. All right, it should be everywhere. Should be everywhere. Let me get it up everywhere. Gosh darn it. Streamlabs, help me out here, man. Restream, let's do this. All right, hit up that Discord. Atheist hitting us up with the copyrighted material on the way out there, as usual. Thank you, Redneck Atheist. Appreciate that, my man. Totally threw me off of what I was saying. What was I saying? Hit up the Discord. Great place for us to keep in contact, on the weekends when we are not streaming. Great place for us to keep in contact for merch, to include the coins. That's how we coordinate that. And also to let you know when we got deals going on. So, we'll talk about that here in a sec. The Discord, the Dick Sword. Go join up, and as you guys are new and joining up over at the Discord, make sure that you consider becoming a member of the stream. So that means subscribing over on Twitch, becoming a member over on YouTube, subscribing on Kick, subscribing on Rumble. Is that all of them? Kick, Rumble, Twitch. Yeah, I think that's all of them there. So consider becoming a member of the stream. In addition to all the normal perks that you guys are going to get. That's going to be like the no commercials, badges, emoticons. So in addition to all that you get with becoming a member of any stream, with us, you also get 10% off over at TangoPapaDelta.com. So use your membership over at TangoPapaDelta.com. Get your 10% discount. While you're over there, guys, we do have the Black Friday sale happening as of right now. So head on over to TangoPapaDelta.com. Use the code GOINGDARK for 20% off of your purchase there. So that's going to completely outdo your membership over there. Use your 20% off. Get yourself something nice for Christmas. Oh no, the trash pandas are feeling neglected. Trash pandas don't feel neglected, guys. My trash pandas are my favorite. Getting that hoodie as soon as you get some money? Hey, 20% off, man. So we got that running through next week. That's going to be going through Black Friday. So all this week, we got that 20% off. Let's see. And then, as you guys are working your way up as members of the stream, you guys are working your way up to becoming fully coined up members of the stream. That is after 8 months of service with the unit. You guys become fully coined members. You guys receive the Commander's Challenge coin here. That is going to be our logo in that 3D relief antique silver finish skull and the maroon enamel beret up on top with the flash to the 2nd Battalion 325th Airborne Infantry Regiment. On the back side there, we have our paratroopers logo and a little plate over along the side there that has an individual and serialized number there, specific to you guys and housed over on TangoPapaDelta.com. If you go check out that roster there, you can go and see who has one at the moment. Gonna have to restart the subs for month 5 there. Hey, Billy the Kid, I mean, you're gonna make it, man. You're gonna make it. If you got the subs going on, you will make it. That is coming up. All right, guys, fun night, man. Some Gray Zone Warfare. We had some fun 0 to Hero, and then we did some Roman-style governance. I really like this game, guys. I'm not being paid to say that either. I'm just telling you, I wasted so many hours on this weekend that I was like, I gotta show you guys. Yeah, it's definitely worth a shot if you like these building type of games. I definitely have a lot of fun with this. So we may throw this into the rotation again here. Keep on going with our Laterus Paternus character here as we build out our Roman city. But I will see you guys here on Wednesday, back at it again. So there we go, guys. Let's go find ourselves a raid target there. Twitch, you guys stand by. If y'all have anybody that we want to raid, throw them up in chat here. I'll go check them out. Otherwise, yeah, we're going to go find somebody, one of my buds, one of my friends. Go give them a raid here. And everybody else, you guys are dismissed. I will see you back here on Wednesday. You all have a good night.
Follow the law!